want to do some interior design for this building, and we're going to begin with the living area or the living space. So in most cases, we're going to use the morph shell and the slab tool. The slab tool also does a lot of magic, and maybe later on we might be able to look at how we can be able to use the interior elevations. So ArchiCAD comes with interior elevations for you to communicate your interior. This one is the interior elevation for you to communicate your interior ideas, design ideas to the client. So my hope is that you still have this drawing. I hope you do. So you want to begin with the living area or the sitting room. And I wanted us to begin with something that is pretty simple. So we might have to start with the simple thing. Maybe we could do the living area ceiling. Then we can also try maybe for the bedroom, one bedroom, or only one bedroom. We do the ceiling again. And what else? I think we will also design the kitchen, the cabinets, and things to do with that. This was the dining. Maybe we could do the sitting as well. So, but we will the ceiling for the dining area as well. We're not going to do we can't do every room. It will take a lot of time. So if we begin with this one, I just want to do a simple thing like a rectangular thing. And if you're having problem with maybe some things here maybe slowing down your machine, if they are, you can just delete them. Like maybe I don't want this, I just hit and delete it. In the meantime, because when you go to visualize this, you're only going to visualize the interior. But it is also like if I'm doing a shot for, let's say, this area, like in the dining, an interior shot, it will make a lot of sense. I mean, it will look more appealing if the window also appears and one can be able to see what you will see outside, like say flowers or trees. Yeah. So for now, I'm just going to complete this one to this point. Why am I doing this again? Let me just complete this one to this point. And yeah. So like this one, you're supposed to use a slab. You're supposed to use not a slab. You're supposed to use like a mortar, the mix of sand and cement to make this one. It is not supposed to be a wall on its own. If it is a wall on its own, it will give you a hard time when you're doing the structural design for the same, because like it is easier if you have a beam running this way than say if you have a beam running this way and this way then this way. Yeah, it's easier to have a beam running this way, so you can just close it here but where you have a window, it is better. It will be a nice design, interior design, where you have a window. But in this case, you're just going to close this one. Like I said, you won't have this space, of course, when you're doing the final building, because we could have used, like I can increase the thickness of this. Let me increase it to 250. Then I could change it like this, and I could drag it upwards. So it is supposed to be something like this. This one, you just use the mortar to complete it. So if we begin, like I said, just something simple, and I don't want this video to be too long. So the most important thing, if you want to draw, those interior things, you're going to the floor plan 2D, and you will mostly use the line tool. So I'm going to use the line tool. You use the line tool and the elevations a lot. So sections, So I'm going to use the line tool. And for now, what I want is I want this area to be like enclosed within the same rectangle. That way it becomes easier. So I'm going to draw it. Let me use this. I'm taking it here, then here, and here, then I can bring it back and close it. Then another important thing is you have to remember, there is time I was teaching about how to use offsetting, so it's pretty important. I think I've even forgotten how I was switching it on. Control box, and to switch it on, you go to window, palette, and control box, then you switch it on. So I click on line tool. I want to use this concept to offset this line. You don't want to draw another line, so I can offset it. There is a tutorial that I did on this, so I'll remember to upload it. Let's say we want 250. Is it okay? Let's use 250. So I can say I want 250. Then I can come to the line tool and let me try to close this one. Or let me leave it like that for a minute first. Then on this end, on this end, let me draw again something like this, just a rectangle. And line tool, and this, and this, and now I can offset it as a unit. So 250. The other part is going to use what is on this side, so you don't need any stuff like offsetting it again. So yeah, but then I need to offset it again. So this time I'm just going to offset by a very small thing, and so click it. Then I'm going to offset it again, and I just want a small thing by that is 100. I need to do 100 or 75. Let's do 100. So I'm going to draw a line here. Okay, and I want to click this line and drag it, Control D by 100. So I can suspend groups, and then I'm going to delete this and this one. Now I want to, let me turn on end the suspension of groups. I want all the corners to be, I cannot do that, so I have to suspend groups again. So let me click this and this, and we want to chamfer. Is it called chamfer or what? The corner. It's called fillet. Yeah, I want to fillet the corner. Let's see, by 500. Yeah, that looks okay. Oh, it's too much. Let's fillet by. We're going to fillet by 300. I'm repeating this one again. There used to be a way you could do in all the corners. Let all corners, yeah. Not working for me. I don't know why. Why? Maybe there's something that I'm doing wrong. But let's fill it every corner. Every corner. So we come to this part later. But generally I want the ceiling of this place to look like this, and maybe I could have do the fillet on this and this and this as well. I think that way it will have look much better. Can I try that one? Or should I just let it go? Fillet. Yeah, let me do it. I need to fillet it. And this one 300. Can we do it here as well? Yeah, let's do, but will it matter? It will. So let me click this and this. You hold shift to select two lines. and holding control and connecting that part. I'm going to repeat again here and control, and I delete this part. Then I want to fillet this as well. And here again. You can see this radius appears to be a little bit bigger than this. It doesn't appear that full. But for now we're going to leave it like that. So the next thing is want to draw a slab in here. A slab thing. So I'm going to have to close this line at a certain point. Let me close it at the middle. I could just draw, or let me just draw a center line. This is more like a center line, I think. I'm not sure, but I hope it is. So then we go to the design and slab. So we are going to create a new texture. We go to options, elements, and surfaces. And let's continue. We had 2023, so we're going to new and 24. Okay. Then with the slab tool, you click on this one. It's called the magic wand, or you can hold on the space bar. So with magic wand, I can click it here. Then with magic wand again, I can click it here. So the problem with here is whatever is it that is being drawn, it covers all the region, including this one, and I don't want that. So again, I will have to come back to my line tool and define some few things here. So I can draw this line here. I'm going to repeat. Then I can go back to the slab and try this one out. I redo the same. So now it's working here. Draw this one up. Then I can redo the same to this inner part. Yeah, and I can do the same to this. So I just want this part, but maybe I'll come to it later. Because we're here, let's just do it now. All I have to do is I close this one here again. Slab tool and magic wand. I can do that. Magic wand and I can do that. If we click on this and let's click on this again, because we want them to be at the same level, I'm going to select all of them, and even this one, I want them to be at the same level. So I'm selecting them and pressing Ctrl G to group them, so that when I click Ctrl T, I can now be able to adjust their position from the ground. And I think it was it 2800? Let's try 2800, but we'll use a section to see what we have. So what you have is not even visible here yet. It's most likely we placed it in the slab. So let's lower it to. Of course, the best option is to click on your slab so that you can be able to see the location of your slab. Then after that, it will become, oh, because I'm somewhere else. It was okay. It was 2800. It was 2800. I was in another room. Yeah. So there we have that. I forgot what is happening again. How did I Control Z, Control T, 2800. So, but I feel like it is too small. I should have used something like 250. Yeah, looks too small. So I'll press Control T and I'll be able to change the texture for the same, which is 24. So basically what I want for this region, we will have some light. It will be, there is something in Twinmotion called neon, so we will apply the neons there. So I want to click whatever it is that I drew here and press Ctrl G to group it. Then I'm going to create a new text again for the neons. And for me, I like to use this texture whenever it comes to lighting, so that when I go to Twinmotion, I apply the neon on it. So yeah. Then we know the location is 2800. Okay. So this one we're going to do. Can we do 29? Can we do 2900? Let's do 2900. So this one will be generating some light. And also I forgot to say, like, whenever you're doing these things, it is always wise. I don't know. It is always like you must come up with an idea first before you start drawing it. I just want to do something else now. We're going to offset this line by, we had done it by 50, by 100. So it was 300. So let's offset it by 150. Okay. And we are now going to just draw a new slab tool. And so we want our slab to run from, let's see, the way I want it, we'll have to delete this line here, but I don't know if it will work still. No, it won't. So Control Z. So I'm going to have to draw a slab here and another slab on this end, like that. Then I'll click on this slab and take the node to the corner. This one again. And here, 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 and again here. So then we group it, Control G, and I'm going to create a new texture, black one. I think should I go with black or should I go with black? Let me go with black now. I'm going with the anthracite. So we're going to name this 107 anthracite. Okay. So Control T, and this side I want it to be that anthracite. Then this one is gonna be 24. This one is gonna be 24 again. I've forgotten something else. So the other slab was, then this one we want the thickness to be something like 75. The other slab was 2800. So this one we want it to be at 2600. Yeah. So that's what we want to have at this point. So later on we will have some lighting here. We call the light. Then when we go to Twinmotion, we place some light here so that it will be lighting. And for now, so I want to increase. So let me enter suspension of groups. This one, I want to increase its thickness to now to 75 to accommodate what we've just added on this end. So same to this, 275. This is when we want to see this light. So we want to lower this light a little bit. It was at 2800. Let's just do 2800 this time, so that it leaves some small thickness of 75 mm. And for that 75 mm, what I want to do now is to draw a small wall. So I'm clicking on the wall and then I hold, going to hold, what am I, space bar or magic wand. So I want the thickness of this wall to be something very small, let's say 10 mm. And my mouse is out. So my mouse is out of, I'm supposed to buy a new battery. I mean, I have a new battery. I'm just supposed to put in, I forgot in. So uh, let's click OK for now. Then we are holding magic wand like that, and we click it. And we're going to create a new surface. I want a wooden surface. Something like, I think let's use this mahogany. And we're naming this one as 02. Let me put. Then you can click this wall. If you come to the living area, you'll see it like this. You can click it and Control T and change its texture to. Can I make it all brown? It'll look okay. So let me do something else as well. I want to place another wall here on the end as well. So click and then hold. And this time change to outside. So hold like that and click. So we have these two walls at the same. Control T. The texture, we're going to change it to the mahogany we've just created. Where is it? Mahogany. That. And this one, I think let me just leave it to be the same. And the height, we're going to minus, not minus, we're going to do is it 2600? Not sure, is it 2600? Is it 26 or let's just continue. So the wall will disappear on the ground. Yeah, the wall is gone, man. I did overdo it. So Control Z, Control T, not 26. Let's do, that's 2800. 2800 when you minus 2800 minus 2800 minus, that was 150. 350. 2800 minus 350. Something about 24. I'm not sure. So my mouse, I have a new battery for that, but I just wanted to end this one before I can use the new battery. So it's too long. I'm not good, but it's too long. So let's select the two of them, Control T. I think it is 25. It is 25. Actually, I'm wrong again. So we are going to We had a 75 somewhere. Yeah. Then Control T, and we change the texture. So let me have these two with the mahogany D. So my mouse is out. I'm using the touchpad. I think I should. Okay, how are you? How are we using? Oh, then this one can try it and spice it. I can try to spice the thing a little by doing a black one. Then you can see the results. Results orbit. So I can try to lower this one a little so that it will be more visible. So let's do 25. Is that lowering or that's not lowering? We do 27, 25. Then okay. That's too much. That's too much. Let's do 27, 75. That's okay. So from there, again, we can come and let me see how many minutes so far. We can come and do 2. Man, that's too long. So from there, we can again come and do something on the. You can again come and do something here at the middle. Maybe if you want to do something close to this, or you want to do, you can do I think something rectangular or curved or whatever you want. Or there is, I think we'll do some different lighting. I think I have some. There is something I have on light, so I have some PDF on some light. So I try to confirm if I still have the same. Then we can be able to try and design one type of that light here at the center. But in the meantime, if you want, you can be able to do more. Like you can be able to do any other design here that you want. Majorly, you just draw with the line tool. I think let's end this one at this point for now. Just draw with the line tool, and after you draw with the line tool, you use the slab to do what you want. So if you want, you can try to do some more designs here at the center and see how they come out. So, but for now, let's end this one here.